Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. There has been a profound change take place in the world. It's the reason I'm making this video today, the reason I'm gonna hone in my YouTube channel on a little bit more media-driven content. Why? Because corporate branding is dead and personal branding is alive and well. That influencer type branding or personal branding is 100% available to you in its full power and leverage. Friends, if you're out there making deals, you need to be making media. Let's talk about that. Literally, if you're a deal maker and at the same time you're interested in telling more stories through media, my channel is for you. Do me a favor, take a second and subscribe and drop a comment below if you would on various topics that we could consider covering. I'm very interested in this topic. I imagine if you're watching this, you're very interested in leveraging media to improve your deal making. That goes right into today's topic, using media as a tool, because every single day you're either becoming more of an authority or more of a commodity. Now, as an authority, you're going to get called first. As an authority, you will lead the marketplace. As a commodity, your services and your offerings will get shopped. You will try to get in the middle of something, maybe. Take commercial real estate, for instance. Okay, let's picture two brokers, broker A and broker B. Broker A calls a prospect, a potential client, and says, "Hi, it's broker A. I'm calling to see if you still own 123 Main Street. I wanted to know if you're interested in potentially selling it." Broker A is obviously hunting, chasing, hoping to get lucky, trying to get in someone's wallet. Obviously, broker A is a commodity. Now picture broker B. Broker B calls and says, "Hi, this is broker B. I wanted you to know I'm tracking every single property in your market that is like 123 Main Street, and I can actually report to you on all the data points concerning your property if you wanted to make an educated decision based on value." Whoa, that's totally different. Broker B is actually leading the situation. They're leading the charge. They're creating a context for decision making, and they're establishing themselves as an authority, which is the goal. That's pretty cool. Now, most people think you need to do more deals to become an authority, but that's not true. If that were 100% true, then no new brokers or new salespeople or new deal makers would ever get a deal. But you're a new deal maker watching this potentially, and you're winning projects, right? Maybe not as many as you like, but you're winning projects. So it's actually backwards. And the opportunity and the big kicker for this video is you become an authority by communicating like one clearly, consistently, and publicly. And you're going to do that in today's day and age using media. Media is in fact going to make every single cold call you make a warm call potentially, because you've got media assets out there communicating your vantage point, communicating your competitive advantage. Again, media today is not vanity, it's leverage. It builds familiarity before the first call. It earns trust before the first meeting. It allows you to separate your voice from the noise. Now, a lot of people reach out to me and they say, if I wanted to do this, where do I start? And I want to finish this video with 3 simple things very quickly that you can do to create a world of authority establishing content. Number 1, talk about your character traits and convictions. What are your values that your professional life stands for? What do you believe in? Number 2, your data and marketplace. You want to talk not just about the numbers, but also about your interpretation of those numbers and where people might fit into those numbers. Number 3, you want to share specific deal stories and scenarios. That's what's actually happening out there with real people or real groups. Now, how do you know you have a good story? Well, you have someone in the story, whether it's the owner or service provider or someone that wants something and they either get it or they don't get it. That's it. A story is a character, could be an owner, could be a group. They want something and they desire something, and then they either get it or they don't. Now, if you as a guide help them get it, more power to you, and that's going to be a great story for you to tell. In fact, it's going to be an amazing opportunity to establish your authority over being a commodity. My friends, if you're not out there telling your story as a one person, PR firm for yourself. Other people are going to tell less compelling stories and win business from you. Let's make some deals. Let's make some media.